Hung my hat by the coat check door, same brown boots I wore before. The band was tuning by the mirrored wall, and the room was full of ghosts and gold. Your dress was blue like a summer sky. You looked right through these old eyes. I stood there slow with my hand on my cane. Then I heard you laugh and I forgot my name. The moon was caught in your hair. The whole room leaned right there. I said, honey, if you don't mind, would you spare me one more try? Dance one last dance with me. Spin me back to 1903. One more turn in the ballroom light. Hold my hand till the end of night. If my knees don't keep the time, let your heart lean into mine. Dance one last dance with me and make this old heart young tonight. Told you stories of a wind-blown range, of a wedding ring and a freight train change. You smiled so soft that the lines on my face, like every mile, had earned its place. The kids all watched from the folding chairs as the fiddle cried into the air. You touched my sleeve and I stood tall like a man who'd never lost it all. The clock kept slipping away, but we both knew what to say. I said, honey, if you don't mind, would you spare me one more try? Dance one last dance with me. Spin me back to 1903. One more turn in the ballroom light. Hold my hand till the end of night. If my knees don't keep the time, let your heart lean into mine. Dance one last dance with me and make this old heart young tonight. I ain't asking for forever, just this song and this feeling. Let the world get on without us while the ceiling starts reeling. If tomorrow comes to find me, let it find me smiling wide. 'Cause I got this moment with you and I held it by my side. Dance one last dance with me. Spin me back to 1903. One more turn in the ballroom light. Hold my hand till the end of night. And if my knees don't keep the time, let your heart lean into mine. Dance one last dance with me and make this old heart young tonight. Yeah, dance one last dance with me beneath these little town lights. I came in late, boots worn thin. My name still hangs on a few lost sins. You walked by slow in that red dress line, and every old boy lost his mind. I saw my face in the mirror, shame, a little more gray, a little less flame. The floor got still when you took that spin. I poured one more, then the hurt walked in. You smiled my way like you knew my past and made this old heart beat young at last. One magic night, you lit this room. One magic like my life. There's whiskey on my breath and truth in my hands, a stack of old years I can barely stand. Your laugh cut through like a ringing bell, made these tired bones start to fool themselves. I'd trade my pride for a little more time with your hand in mine, and the moon outside the jukebox cried, but I didn't care. You turned that whole dark dance hall bare, and when you leaned in I swore I knew every lonely mile that brought me to you. One magic night you lit this room. One magic night I forgot the gloom. Hold me close till the morning light. One magic night feels like my life. In the hush between the songs I watched you there, young and wild as a summer prayer. If dawn comes fast, let it come and go. I'll keep this spark where the cold winds blow. One magic night you lit this room. One magic night I forgot the gloom. Hold me close till the morning light. One magic night feels like my life. He tied up that old bay mare by the cedar fence out back. His boots had seen 3 decades of dust on that westbound track. She stood there in her pearl white fringe like a dance-all dream in June, and he laughed when she called him sir under that sinking moon. He said, girl, you shine like morning. She said, you're still a handsome man. Then his hand found her so lightly, like a love he barely planned. Hold me here while let the west wind sing. Silver beard and sunset, one more pretty thing. Hold me here while the day grows dim. If youth is slipping away, there's still beauty left in him. He remembered saddle leather and a wedding at 19, a ring of smoke in the kitchen and a baby in between. The years had bent his shoulders, but not the way he cared. He traded all his hard-earned miles for one more moment there. She looked at him and smiled like she knew that quiet age, and she wore that painted calm for the tender parts of age. Hold me here while let the west wind sing. silver beard and sunset, one more pretty thing. Hold me here while the day grows dim. If youth is slipping away, there's still beauty left in him. She took his weathered fingers and she twirled him slow and slow. Two shadows on the pasture with the ember afterglow. He said, I thought my best days had long gone on by. She said, look at you, cowboy, you're still catching my eye. Hold me here while let the west wind sing, silver beard and sunset, one more pretty thing. Hold me here while the day grows dim. If youth is slipping away, there's still beauty left in him. My boots seen dust and rain, my hands got years to show. I've been around this land a while, I learned to take it slow. I parked my truck by the gate, saw you in the yard, with that sunset on your hair and that easy open heart. You laugh like summer wind over fence lines and hay, and I forgot my old routine right there in the day. Sunset on the ranch, you and me in the glow. Sunset on the ranch, that old sky moving slow. I got a lifetime of miles, you got a sweet front porch smile. Sunset on the ranch, it sure feels right tonight. Sunset on the ranch. You asked about my stories, so I told the truth about hard work, broken fences, and the wisdom time teaches you. You said the world goes faster than a mare at full run, but here the corn sways easy and the day goes down in one. You stood beside the rail with your boots in the dust. I saw a little bit of forever hiding there in us. Sunset on the ranch, you and me in the glow. Sunset on the ranch, that old sky moving slow. I got a lifetime of miles, you got a sweet front porch smile. Sunset on the ranch, it sure feels right tonight. Sunset on the ranch. I don't need grand dreams or a town full of gold, just a hand to hold when the evening turns cold. If love comes quiet like a deer through the pines, I'll meet it right here at the edge of this life. Sunset on the range, you and me in the glow. feels right tonight. Sunset on the ranch. It sure feels right tonight. On the ranch at sunset. I tuned up by the Midway gate with a paycheck folded small. My old boots heard that Ferris wheel and the summer of it all. Then you stepped out by the dance floor in a dress like Sunday sky. I forgot how old my hands felt when you looked my way and smiled. And the band kept on playing like it knew my name. I was just a faded heart, and you turned into a flame. Under fairground lights, you were shining back at me. Under fairground lights, you made a poor man dream. I was 1 foot in yesterday, 1 foot in a brand new night. Under fairground lights, I fell in love tonight. I've watched the years leave dust on roads, watched good friends fade from view. I've sung for half-empty rooms, paid dues nobody knew. But you spun with that young laughter, like time had lost its grip, and every promise I let go of came back in your fingertips. And the band kept on playing through the summer heat. I heard my old heart knocking, coming back to me. Under fairground lights, you were shining back at me. Under fairground lights, you made a poor man dream. I was 1 foot in yesterday, 1 foot in a brand new night. Under fairground lights, I fell in love tonight. Maybe you're just passing through, but tonight the world feels younger when I'm dancing here with you. If this is only one song, then let it play alright. I'll keep this memory forever in the edge of your light. Under fairground lights, you were shining back at me. Under fairground lights, you made a poor man dream. I was 1 foot in yesterday, 1 foot in a brand new night. Under fairground lights, I fell in love tonight. Under fairground lights, I'll hear that fiddle cry. Under fairground lights, I'll remember why. Under fairground lights, time slowed down just right. Under fairground lights, I saw my whole life bright.